Okay, and how to draw Gigan from Godzilla X Kong Supernova. I don't know if he's going to be in it. I'm just going to draw it as I kind of think he's going to be in there, but let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right here. I'm just going to make a line, something like that. You don't want to draw too big because then, you don't want to draw too big. And I'm just going to make a round thing right there, just like that. And then curve that around, just like that. And then make this come all the way down to about right here, just like that. And then I'm just gonna bring this all the way over here, just like that. Curve this around right here. And I'm just gonna curve this right here. Just gonna curve inward like that. And that's what I'm going to do for Gigan's eye, or whatever you call it. I don't know if I should say eye for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring his head coming over here just like that. And then I'm just going to make this right here, just a big curved, whatever you call it. I actually never knew what this thing was called because I can't understand Japanese, because in Godzilla vs. Gigan they speak Japanese, so I don't understand what they're saying, so I don't really know what this thing is called, if they even say that in the movie. But I'm just gonna bring this over here, just like that. And then I'm just gonna bring something like this right there. Something like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw Gigan's beak thing, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying beak, but it looks like kind of like it. And I'm just gonna bring this out right here, and it's just gonna come down right here, and then it's just gonna start to come up right here, and it's just gonna come across right here, and that, just like that. And then, so this is supposed to be like Cyber Gigan, I like to call him. I don't know, like he's more of a robot than in Gigan, Godzilla vs. Gigan 1972, I think it was it 1972? I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do there. And a little bit of some of the, like, you can see some like little screws in whatever areas, some weird areas, something like that, or something, yeah, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring this around right here. It's just gonna come around just like that. Don't think that's Gigan's mouth, because that would be very weird if that was. This is more like Gigan's, like, I don't know what this thing is called, like blade on the side of his mouth or something. But it's gonna be like something like that right there. And then this part is just gonna come across like that. And then I'm just gonna draw something like that right there. And then another line starting right here. And it's just gonna go over here, just like this. No, not that long. Don't do that long, but it's just gonna come over here, just like this. And this part just gonna come down. And also, I've never drawn Gigan before, so expect it to look kind of weird or something. I don't know. And then this is just gonna come over here, just like this. And then so you can see some of these like wire like structures like right here. You can bring that up right there. And now for Gigan's teeth, I'm just gonna bring these curving out like this. And top jaw teeth. So I'm just gonna curve them like more to the outside of Gigan's mouth. And they're supposed to get like wider as you go back, I think. Probably, not pretty sure. But then you can see some of the teeth on the other side. So you can see like smaller teeth back there. And I keep forgetting to sharpen my pencil, so okay, well, I have to remember this is just gonna come down. So I'm just gonna make a line coming down right here. And this is gonna be the other side of Gigan's mouth, right there. More teeth right here, just like that. And so I'm just gonna bring this, not that, right here, I'm just gonna make some sort of like metal-like things up here. Like there's supposed to be like these metal structures coming up like right here. And then they're just gonna come over here, probably like about right there. They're just going across the face. I don't know why I brought this up too early. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna make little details on them, like screws and stuff. Cyber Gigan. I don't know. That's probably not even what he's called. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a line starting like right here. And it's just gonna come in. And no, don't copy that. I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna do this, just like that. And this is just gonna start to come down like right here. There's supposed to be like kind of like a dent or whatever right there. I don't know. But there's that. And this is just gonna come up like right here. This is what I'm gonna do. And something like this, like that. And yeah, there's that. So how does that look? That doesn't look bad at all. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is just gonna bring this back. So like starting from like about right here. No, I'm just gonna make a line right here, just like this. Curve that around. I'm just gonna make something like this. It's gonna look very weird right now, but it's not gonna look so weird later. So like this is kind of like a line of like a cord coming from like the right here, like the neck area, like right here, and going to his jaw to like, since he's like a bit of like a robot, I'm actually not pretty sure if he is like supposed to. I'm guessing it's supposed to move his jaw or something, probably. So I'm just gonna draw that there because that's on Gigan Final Wars, isn't it? I don't know, but it's supposed to be Monsterverse Gigan is what I'm doing. Okay, and now I'm just gonna make this right here. It's just gonna come up and it's just gonna come around right here, just like that. And this is just gonna come around. This is just gonna come up like that and stop it right there. And then I'm just gonna make another line coming up right there. And like that, just like that. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna draw a circle right here, circle right here. And then I'm gonna draw a line right here, coming up again. This is just gonna come down right there, coming down right there, just like that. And then it's just gonna like go over there, and it's supposed to connect with this right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line starting from right here, and it's just gonna come up right here. You can draw something like this right here because he has a little bit of some of this right here. And yeah, there is some of Gigan. And then I'm gonna draw one of Gigan's like giant, whatever you call it, I don't know. But I just realized this of Gigan is supposed to be bigger. Like it's supposed to like probably like go more over there, just like that. And this is supposed to like catch up with it. Just like that. I did not mean to curve it like that. But there, just it's still curved, whatever. But so what I'm gonna do now is just gonna make another one of this. So like another one right here. And it's just gonna come back up right there. And then it's just gonna something like that. And more of some of this. Okay, and another one of this. Just like this. Yeah, just like that. That doesn't look bad. Because I've never drawn Gigan before, so I'm actually kind of surprised this looks okay. This actually looks good to me. I'm not gonna lie. And one more right here. So yeah, just like that. And yeah, probably like, I'm gonna do like one more for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it there for now. And then what I'm gonna do is just gonna make something like this right here. So like for Gigan's arm, like, well, actually don't know what to do now. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna draw something like this right here. I'm just gonna make a line coming across right here, like that. And how about it's like, okay, something like that right there. And then there's gonna be like this is just all gonna curve down right here. I did not mean to curve it that far down. So this is just gonna go down right there. Just like this. Yeah, like that. There we go. And now for Gigan's arm. And so what I'm gonna do now is just gonna start right here. I'm gonna start with a line coming out right there for Gigan's arm. And then I'm just gonna make this come across like right here. And just gonna go across right there. And I'm just gonna make another one of these right here. And then I'm just gonna make a spike, like something right there. And something across there like that. And then, so these are gonna get a little thinner and thinner every time because like it's getting up Gigan's arm. So like, should you get it? And so it's just gonna, well, actually kind of thinking that's a little too quickly to do that. So I'm just gonna make that right there. And now it's just gonna come to a stop, like about right here, like just gonna stop right here. I'm going to do those little sharper turns, and this is just gonna come up right there. And now I'm just gonna make something right here. Just like that. Okay, there's the top of Gigan's arm right there. Put a little bit of some of this detail right there. And then starting from like right here, I'm just gonna draw like one more. Just like this. Yeah, just like that. And starting from here, starting from like right about here, this is just gonna start to curve in like that. And And then this is gonna like start to like come up right here. And then I'm just gonna draw something like this here. It's like that, right there. I might have forgot to unpause. I just did that. It's not much. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start like right here. Just like that. And then Gigan's, wait. It's supposed to go over there, just like this. And then Gigan's arm, like right here, is supposed to like, why did I say that twice? Okay, whatever, but this is just gonna come up like right there. And then right here, I'm just gonna draw a line right there. And then I'm just gonna draw a line starting, it's just gonna go over there. And I'm gonna draw a line across, just like right there. Just like that. And then right here, just gonna start to come around. And then I'm gonna draw a line right here. It's just gonna come up, down, and then just gonna come to a point right here. And this is gonna come back around. And I'm gonna do that. Oop, what did I say? And whatever. But then I'm gonna draw some screws like right there. Just like that. Yeah, that looks kind of good. And then right here is gonna be probably a tricky part. Okay, so it's gonna get to a tricky part right here probably. I'm just gonna make a line right here. And it's gonna go off the paper. Make that come down like about right there. And I'm just gonna make some lines coming across, just like this. Just like what I did like up there is like something more like that again. And then this is just gonna come up like right here and then line around, like coming down right there. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna make a line right here, coming across again. This line is just gonna go over here like that. No, up there like that was what I meant to do. It's gonna go up like that. And then I'm just gonna curve that around right here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna bring this up. And I'm gonna go up there, just like that. And then I'm just gonna bring this right here. Like this area right here. It's gonna come over there just like that. And then there's a little bit of like a grid right here. Something like this. It's like something like this, which does not look good, is what even is. What even is this? I've seen a picture of Gigan before, and I was wondering what is this part? Like this specific part right here looks weird. It's just whatever. I actually don't need to do this because it looks weird. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make some lines just coming across just to make it a little better, but whatever. But okay, now what I'm gonna do is just gonna make this right here. I mean, I just drew it, but this, okay, this is what I was gonna talk. This is what I was talking about. So like starting like right about here, like this is gonna start to like come up like it's just gonna start to come up like right there, just like that. And then it's just gonna come to a sharp point. And it's just gonna come. Wait, no, not like that. No, wait. Why do I always do that? Also, I'm not tracing. Just because there's a paper under there doesn't mean I'm tracing. Because then the blue's gonna come through the paper. I don't want that. And so then this is just gonna go over there. I'm just gonna go over there just like that. And then what I'm gonna do is just gonna start right here. Like there's gonna be a giant circle right there with a hollow inside, like that. And there's gonna be something right here that's just gonna come out right there. Stop right there. And it gets skinnier right here. Just like this. And then just gonna go over there, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, there's that. Something doesn't go right about it for some reason. Oh yeah, it's not straight. What am I thinking? Okay, that was actually a little bit of a waste right there. But there, just like that. And then, yeah, like starting from like right here, there's gonna be something right here. It's just gonna go over there. And then this right here, it's gonna go back there. Screw right here, just like that. And then right here is like somewhere right here. I'm just gonna like bring this up. And just gonna go over there. Curve that around. And this is just gonna come back like right here. And just gonna do that, just like that. I'm just gonna move the paper up a little bit so you can see that better. And yeah, there is that. I can't see it because there's a pause button right here, and now I can't see it. But what I'm gonna do now is just gonna make little slight details right here. I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put some details everywhere. Just like this. And yeah, I guess I'm kind of done. No, what am I thinking? I'm not done at all. I still got this part to do. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just gonna make this part way bigger now. So like this is just gonna get way bigger. It's like only one is just gonna get way bigger. It's just gonna stop like right. What is that? Why does it look so much worse than every other one? And yeah, there's that. Okay, yeah, there's that. And now it's just gonna make one big thing right here. Just like that. There's that. And then I'm gonna make something like this, like that. And yeah, this is just gonna come back a little more over here, like that. And I want this to get off the paper soon because I don't remember anything else. So I'm sure this like supposed to come down like right here. Wait, like something like this. It's supposed to like come out. So just like that. And then I'm just gonna like connect this over here. I'm just gonna do something like that. And then more of this like robotic stuff. This is just gonna come up over here. Detail line, come over there, up there, up there. And I'm just gonna stop like right there. And then starting like right here, this is just gonna start to come down. Like it's just gonna like go down right there. And then another part comes down right there. Just like this. And yeah, there's that. I really have to sharpen this pencil. I'm just gonna use a different pencil. And they're all not sharpened. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, where is the other pencils? Yeah, I'm just gonna use this pencil. So what I'm gonna do now is just gonna starting like about right there, I believe I'm gonna do. Think I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bring a part up starting like right here. Just gonna come up. And just gonna get off the paper just like that. Yeah, just gonna go off the paper. I'm gonna draw another side to it. And then this is just gonna go off the paper too. So is that, and that, and that. And I think I should just thicken it because it's a little too thick. Thin. And yeah, there's that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw like another side. I mean, another one. Like coming up like right there, but how do I make it not look like it's the same one? It's gonna go up over there, just like that. And it's just gonna come down right there. And then another one comes up right there. And then, yeah, this is just gonna continue to go up right there. Okay, now what I can do is gonna put some more detail on it. So we're just gonna bring lines up, like here, right here. Like that. And I'm gonna bring some lines coming up. Yeah, and there. So I hope you liked this picture. I hope you liked how to draw Gigan from... I don't think he's gonna... I mean, I kind of think he's going to be in Godzilla, the next Godzilla movie, but he could not, probably. He might not be in there, so... But there is my picture of Gigan. Right there. What am I doing now? Yeah, here's my picture of Gigan. I hope you liked the video. Hope this was helpful. I forgot to put some details in some areas. I forgot to put the screws in. Yeah, but there is this. And I hope you liked this video. Hope you liked it, but hope this was helpful, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want, all in your opinion, and see you in the next one.